going on, y'all? This is Queen Shay is back. Listen up. I had to come in and talk about this with y'all because this has got to stop. You know, I know it was this phrase going around. What was it? The resting bee face, right? The resting bee face. And it's not classy, it's not ladylike, and it's not godlike. And it's basically you sending yourself or the person next to you to hell. And I say this because, you know, a lot of people think this is cute. Oh, I got the resting bee face, and you know, they know not to mess with me. You know, oh, they don't want no smoke. You know, I got the resting bee face, so they know I don't play no games. So, you know, it has got to stop because some people may, you know, look at you and may be intimidated, but a lot of people, you know, like myself, will not be. You know, but you gotta, you know, dive deeper and not wider. You know, and what I mean by that is look into, you know, how you carry yourself, the attitude you carry, you know, how you present yourself, you know, when you walk out the house. And you know, a lot of people think it's cute though, and I know God, you know, don't like that. You know, that's not the fruit of God. The fruit of the spirit of, you know, the holy fruit of the spirit of God. You know, it's not of God. You know, you always want to be kind because you just never know another person in life you can change. You never know who you can come across who's had a bad day, and just your smile alone can just change their whole mood. You know, so we have got to stop promoting this, you know, this resting bee face. You know, especially if you know, always praising another person about it. You know, you praising, oh, she got the resting bee face. You're enabling the person. You are enabling them to go to hell. You know, and that's not the way. That's not the way. You got to change your way, folks. And some people believe just because you've been doing it for a long time doesn't make it right. You know, that means you're stagnant. You're in bondage. You know, if you feel like you've been doing something for a long time, oh, this is the right way. No. You know, be open to change. One thing I always say is being stuck in your own ways and unwilling to change and not being receptive to change is putting yourself in bondage. You know, you want to always be open-minded, you know, and you know, give out love. You know, you want to, you know, show love. You know, don't be. It's a lot of people that's angry out here already. We don't need an extra person out here being angry. You know, I think I talked about this before in one of my other videos. You know, about before you leave the house, make sure you check yourself. Make sure you're not angry, irate. I mean, just really live it. Make sure you calm down before you leave the house, because you have control over yourself. You can control your moves. You can control your actions. You know, you have more control over that before you leave the house. So, you know, show kindness, so show love, show grace to people, you know, and stop promoting this resting bee face. It's not classy. It's not ladylike, you know. And I know people who promote it. I know people who say this kind of stuff, and it's like, I don't say anything because it's just not ladylike. It's not godlike. You know, you want to carry the fruits of the spirit, and the resting bee face is not one of them. You know, it's not showing people that you are approachable. You know, so yes, some people out in this world, you have to be firm with, but firmness doesn't mean meanness. It just means I'm setting you. I'm setting a boundary. You know, I'm setting a boundary, but just in a kind way. You know, I'm not being mean, but I'm just being firm. Just letting you know when it's time to play and it's the time not to play. You know, so let's be mindful of those kind of things. You know, resting bee face gotta stop. Gotta stop. It's not classy. It's not ladylike. It's not godlike. You know, so we got it's a lot of things we got to work on. You know, none of us are perfect. That's why God gives us grace. That's why we have opportunity to repent. But just because God also gives us grace and we have the opportunity to repent does not mean, you know, we go back to that same bad habit, that same sin. You know, that's where fasting comes in, because a lot of people get confused with fasting too. They fast because they want to lose weight. Fasting is not about losing weight. Fasting is about taking a break. It's about working on a bad habit, you know, and just isolating from that sin and not going back to it. Doesn't mean, you know, for your first fast or your second fast you'll be done with the sin and you will not commit that same sin, but it's going to help you to draw closer to God. Also, fasting is about prayer. It's not just about fasting on water. It's not just about, you know, no meats, no sweets. It's about your relationship with God, you know. So just to clarify that, because a lot of people are confused about fasting as well. They fast because it's not about losing weight. Yes, you want to lose weight because you're not, you know, consuming the same amount of foods, you know, you would consume when you're not fasting. So, you know, this car is on my tail. I'm telling you, people are just nuts, and you want to definitely slow down, buddy. But yeah, fasting is to help yourself, you know, sway away from bad habits and sin. You know, it's about bettering yourself. It's about getting closer to God. Prayer, you know, it's like fasting away from social media. If you find yourself, you know, on social media about 3 hours a day, that's bad. You know, it's taking away your personal time. It's taking away your time to actually, you know, be aware of reality. You know, you're so immersed in, you know, social media, you're not able to really be aware of what's going on around you, and that's not good. So what I always say is this. That's an example right there. You can fast away from social media. You can fast away from using profanity. You can fast away from, you know, fornication. You can fast away from, you know, gossiping. You know, stuff like that. You know, stuff that you know is not of God. That's why, you know, you can fast. You know, that's why there's fasting out there. You know, so gotta be, you know, educate ourselves more on emotional intelligence. That's another topic, you know, and all that aligns with one another. But I just want to put it out there. No resting beat face no more. Smiles, giggles, kindness, and love. All right, folks, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to check out the link in my bio. I'm actually going to show you this journal that I've actually created like last year or whatever. It's like a teenage girl Christian journal. It's really nice, and it's really empowering, inspiring, and motivating for young girls. And I also have a bunch of other books too as well. I'm an author on Amazon, but that's another topic too as well. I can go on and on in this video. I hope you guys are staying safe and staying out the way. Thanks for tuning on in, and